welcome back to World of Warcraft, Cataclysm Classic Blind. Standing in a very great spot here. Still working on the whole archaeology business here. Trying to speed it up slightly here. We'll see how that goes. But, also, working on the fishing and cooking dailies here. Because it makes the most sense.
Need help?
Hitting a
See you
walleye.
around.
Hardened walleyes. From the lake.
Have a good one.
Easy enough. And the cooking quest for today.
Can I help you?
It's gonna be feeling crabby.
See you around.
Fresh crab legs have always been one of the king's favorite foods. We've had good luck catching fresh crabs in the canals for the past few weeks. Can you let me hand and catch a few of them for me? Should we catch them alive? They're no good to be dead. He requires the freshest catch we can muster. Catch 6 canal crabs. Deliver them to fly. And we get 2 chef awards for this one. That's pretty good.
For the Alliance.
So here it says catch crabs from the canals. Previous fishing quest, or cooking quest, I think it was collecting actual things from barrels in the canals. This might actually be a fishing cooking quest, which is slightly different. Let's go fish at the lake first here. I wouldn't be opposed to getting fishing and cooking at the same time. Got some efficiency to that. Anyways. Equipment. Fishing. Equipment. Hat power. In lake. Alright. Achievement 50 fish. Not mine. Unfortunately, we can't get the canal crabs and the hardened walleye at the same time. That'd be convenient. That'd be very good. On the plus side, might get more fishing levels. There is 466. That's something. All these fish are not too valuable because they are very low level fish. I guess it is more convenient than having to travel all over the world trying to get more rare fish. It's unlike out in Northrend, all the areas are very spaced out. I mean, there's portals and stuff, so realistically you could do it. Would depend what level you are, though, because it's kind of the same daily for everybody. Anyways, these hardened walleyes are doing just fine. There's a rabbit. We'll probably look around the canal a little bit, see if the canal crabs are actually a fishing situation. By the way, they said catch the crabs. Feels like a possibility. Alternatively, they could just be underwater. You need to swim around and grab them. Also possible. I'd be surprised either way. I know we've seen from some other fishing dailies. Sometimes it can take a little bit. So even if it did not catch any crabs for a little bit, it wouldn't be a real confirmation that they don't exist there. Working with what we got here. Looking not too many fish per level here. There's 469. Goes all the way up to 525 now. So still quite a few. I still think that this is probably the best way. Because it doesn't look like we're going to need like a super crazy amount of our own fish to really make any cooking stuff. I'll probably just buy all that. Depends what we want to make. I don't know how many of the cooking dailies we're going to do either. Just because we don't really need all the recipes. It's definitely something we could do, but it's completely unnecessary. There could be an achievement for it, though. You never know. And with the whole daily system, if you don't do it daily, it's not going to get done. We got plenty of other things to do besides just cooking dailies, so we'll probably work on other stuff. Okay. So look around the canals a little bit. Best canals over here towards the middle. Quote unquote best canals. Oh, there is canal crab. Yep. They're just down here. Okay. We'll answer some questions. Ooh. No. Maybe I'm in the wrong zone. Come on. Can only use invest here. Alright. So that puts an end to the... Let's use the swimming mount in other places idea. That's a shame. Back here, crab. Catch you. Yeah, crab. And jump up on these boats and then we can get on the correct mount. We can't use it because we're underwater. We can't use the swimming mount because we're in the wrong place. 3 crabs. That's unfortunate. Four crabs. Not very deep canals here. That's alright. Interesting. Okay, crabs. Try to fly a little bit so we can scope out the canals slightly better. And we can jump on here. This also means we don't need the fishing stuff on. We'll switch back to this. We also don't really need this on. Just kills things quicker. It's fine. Alright. Okay, grab the... No. So can I grab the crab while still on the mount? So I can fly out of here. If I stand on the bottom of the ocean. Bottom of the canal? Nope. The walking on the bottom of the canal system also only works in Bastion. It's definitely systems here. We can get on the land mount underwater. That doesn't help us get out of the water, though, is the problem. If we just fly out, that'd be great. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's go hand some stuff in here. Grabbing
well met.
our reward here.
Farewell. Be careful. Safe
Bag
travels.
of stuff. And the cooking stuff. Also gives the efficient hull. Very good.
Hey there.
Feeling crabby?
Later.
You must have fast hands. Can't believe you caught all those crabs so quickly. Watch your fingers on these crabs, though.
Have a good one.
These crabs look great. Clean these up and make sure that the king hears about your contribution. Thanks. 2 of these.
Be careful.
That's pretty good. 473. Alright. So technically, this would be enough of these chef awards to get the 475 item that we want to get from here. We need to get more awards anyway, so we'll just wait till we get to 475 from the turn-ins. I'll be fine. Bag of things. We found an old pirate map. Fortunately, this is a map to a local bar where sailors like to drink when they're in town. Not too helpful. Regular baubles. Little stuff. Nothing we really need to worry about. Just sell this on this
You
guy.
need something?
Not work. Just not gonna deal with all that.
Have a good one.
Okay. And now. Not be able to land because the legs are back behind us. Even though how much it looks like we would. Soul system. We need to do archaeology. Getting close to, well, close enough to these 2 rare finds. That'd be great. I want to get this up to 275 for the next section. And that's going to take a little bit here. We are artisan archaeologists now. Still lots to do. Checking the map here. We currently have 3 sites all down in Stranglethorn. So, yeah. That is where we're going to start. With the power of time cuts. On the way over here, looking in the achievements section here. Fishing and cooking. Apparently, yes, there are in fact more dailies. We've got achievements for the Stormwind, Ironforge, and Darnassus cooking and fishing daily quests. So if we really wanted to, we could go absolutely crazy on these. It'd probably be more worthwhile to do that before we get, like, maxed in all those. Because then it really wouldn't be too worth it. Something to consider. Mostly working on archaeology here right now. Surveying. Survey says, over this way. More ruins, more trolls. Just all over the area. It's gonna be a lot. As per usual. Other side of here. Going over walls is pretty good. Definitely helps. Standing on a pine. Fantastic. Right. Don't mind me. I'm just collecting stuff right next to you. Troll fragments. Next one's nearby. Very good. A little bit further. There it is. And one more here. A little bit further away. That's enough for a troll completion. So that'd be good. If we can do more of the rare finds, that's more levels at once. It's still basically the same amount of levels per fragment and all that. I'm interested to see if we can get something beyond rare. We're not super high level yet, so I'm not going to be too surprised if we can't. It's all a work in progress. Troll completion. Bracelet of jade and coins. Solve it. And we still get levels. I'm going to keep on making sure that common finds continue to give us things. It's a concern. Okay, next one is down here at the base camp. See what this was. This was made by connecting troll coins and polished bits of jade with a silver chain. Since trolls tend to prefer gold in their jewelry, so also the silver was captured from another race, which makes the piece of more recent origin. Coins are unusual, depict the familiar faces of a series of lady trolls. Alright. Sells for 25 gold. Wow. We're definitely getting more money from these things that we find as we get higher levels here. That's one benefit. It's just like straight up money. All it's good is for vendoring. 25 gold. Not too shabby. And the next troll one is also a common. So we'll be able to get that quickly here. Looking good to me. Here are some fossils. Amazing. Also working on that, of course. The more we can get, the better. Alright. Some eggs over here. It's probably fine. Just don't mess with the last tail eggs. They probably won't mess with you. Not that we're too worried about it. This way a little bit. Got a plant there. Yep, there's a lashtail raptor. As you might expect, with all these eggs here. Checks out. More fossil find. Definitely need significantly more fossils. 80. Honestly, one more fossil site. We should have that done. That'd be good. We will get these levels yet. It takes a little bit here. So far it's not like it's getting slower at least, so at least we have that going for us. Things could be worse. Skip this, Tim. Only a little bit. Where have they moved to? We got one here in the middle, Searing Gorge, and then two way up here in Eastern Plaguelands. That's alright. Trees. Over to ruins of Zolmhamway. That'll work. Let's see. From here, would we want to use... I guess we're going to see where this fourth one respawns at. That's an important distinction. Determine what we want to do next. In these ruins here. Specifically on these sides of the ruins. Sometimes it's not even the whole ruins. Just part of it. Ain't that something? Alright, going to here. There's some dead people in here. That's probably fine. Whee! Alright. A little bit outside the ruins here, too. The general area nearby. Another troll tablet. And that's also money. Definitely profit to be had here. I am more interested in any kind of rare things. More interesting stuff. But Ben and Bunny is still pretty good. Fall down here. Fall down here. That's a little bit of fall damage. Things could be worse. And last one is this way. Not much this way it could be, really. No, not here. We're right on the edge here. Slightly back this way. Some of these are definitely easier places to traverse than others. That's for sure. But with flight, we really don't worry about it. More troll fragments. That's enough. Just barely. For another troll find. Eerie Smolderthorn Idol. Okay. And that is new. Anything on the map? Here, 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 and here. Okay. It's all up this way. Eerie Smolderthorn Idol. When the High Elves went to war with the many trolls, the elves could not understand how the trolls' weapon enchantments were more powerful than their own. The elves then stole ancient knowledge from the troll spellcasters, including the famous Zanza, and used idols such as this one to craft their own versions of the troll enchantments. Interesting. Alright. There you go. Next ones are heading more towards the north. We're going to take the teleport back to Stormwind, get over to this dig site here, which is actually a dig site. Look at that. Just flying over Blackrock Mountain here. Found a place. Means over Blackwing Descent, level 15 to 85. It's apparently something. Just over here in what used to be the throne room here. That's slightly different. What is this portal about? Blackwing Descent, it says. You see, in a raid. Okay. So there's a raid here now. That's neat. Can we get into any of the other sections? There's a portcullis over here. Stairs over this way. Whether or not any of the dungeon or previous raid exists at this stage. This is all nice and walled up here. Presumably not the... I mean, it could just be... If it... Other raid does exist, it would just be an instance, that'd be fine. Open this, but not this door? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Made it out of there. Probably would not have locked us in there. You never know. Yeah. Raids. That's definitely something. Okay. They're just flying right over Blackrock Mountain. We need to go and look at the list of dungeons and stuff. See what still exists. Although it also could just be quite different, too. That's a possibility. Lots of other things are different. Some things are the same. Anyways, here's the next dig site here. This one again. With the Dark Iron Dwarves. So, unsurprisingly, once again, dwarf finds. Each find itself looks the same per category. Dwarves are always vases. Got troll tablets. Fossil mounds. Nothing super crazy. There's a nice small one here, though. Very quickly move around, grab everything we need. Rude. Stab it. Just picking up vases. Don't gotta be like that. Dwarf. Still need a little bit more. That's alright. And the next one's kind of right over here. Perfect. Well, right over here would be a bit generous. Time between things still is a bit. But at least it's kind of on the path as we continue further north here. So this idol here sells for 5 gold. Wonder if we can still get the 1 gold artifacts. Possibly. Got a whole list of things here. So there's only the common ones. Yeah. Definitely things that could be done here. If we want to, I mean, also I'd obviously prefer to get the higher level, more interesting things. We can just get a full log of all the different artifacts too, that'd be something. We had a list of the ones we've gotten, but not really a list of the ones we haven't gotten. But that kind of be spoilers, you know? That's alright. This set here near Hagmon's End, a bit of a larger dig site. We can make use of our flanks. Flying around, looking for stuff. Along with these guys, also looking for stuff. They seem to fly a little bit higher over things. Make it easier to actually land correctly. Those dragon back legs of the Drake. It's not even a dragon. The dragon, non-dragon back legs. Something like that. I'm gonna cross here. In the Badlands. Almost tempted to mine that mithril. We got other things we need to be doing, though. You can stay right there. We'll definitely be mining plenty of stuff once we actually get back to doing Cataclysm stuff. I mean, technically this is still kinda, because it's a new profession and all that. But still. The main new stuff is the actual new places. That'll be pretty good. Look over these guys again. Look, they haven't found it. Oh, come on. And there's another stone. Come on. That's enough for a dwarf find. Winged Helm of Corehammer. Solve it. 215. Map update. Back this way. Alright, perfect. If they could just also just be just all right next to each other, that'd be fantastic. I'll take what I can get here. Next bit we found here was the new helmet. Ferns are primitive plants that have stems, leaves, and roots. Oh, that was saved from the previous section here. As we scrolled through there. The Winged Helm of Corehammer does not have anything to do with ferns. Judging from the size of this helm, Thane Corehammer of the Dark Irons must have been enormous, or possibly just enormously fat. He had a very fat head, apparently. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? The fact that we can just go back to the dig site we were just at, find another thing, that's okay. Gotta be at least some gamification here. Or you'd have to be searching every individual square inch here for all the different pieces constantly. That's fine. Well, no. It's up here. That's a grim swing. Rude. Yeah, my dig site. No, I don't think I will. Well, once I've dug up 3 things, I will. Because then we'll be done. I need to search a different spot. Not until that. Then. Got it. 47. You're a little bit aggressive for being level 47. I would stop while you're ahead. All the way out here, huh? Wild. Because try to calculate how much XP we're gonna get continuing this whole archaeology business. Because we're already at like pretty much 84.5. We got a lot of quests we're gonna turn in for a lot of gold. Once we don't get XP anymore again. I'm perfectly fine with that. Dwarf. Iron Stars, Petrified Shield. Solve it. Another common here. Check the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they're all north now. Okay. We'll start flying that way. While looking at this next one here. So last ones have all been 5 gold. That's pretty good. We're looking for Iron Stars, Petrified Shield on the list here. There it is. According to legend, Thane Ironstar of the Dark Iron Dwarves carved the shield from a sacred high elven tree and then enchanted the item to turn it hard as stone. A petrified wood shield. Also stuff from the Dark Irons. I guess that's pretty much the spots we are digging up with all them, though. So, I guess that's reasonable. Next spot. Back along the river here, in Hillsbrad Foothills. Also right next to the ruins of South Shore. That's going great. Let's get the next bits. Another thing of interest is how rare the rare ones are. So we haven't gotten a huge number of those. Mostly commons. That's kind of to be expected. They're not called rare for nothing, probably. Whether or not level also has a factor to play in whether or not you get specific things. Definitely things to question. It's really on the entire other side here, huh? Fine. Long distance, this one. Well, that's alright. Some horses. Crinky Benj is here. Chillin'. Fossil find. There you go. And the next one is still further this way. Yeah, there is still space over this one. That's alright. If we can at least get yellow when we're dealing with such large areas, it definitely shrinks the area down a bit. And cross the river here. Not too deep. That's okay. More fossils. And one more out here. Oh, yellow again, huh? I'd work with that. Plant over there. Oh, it's not something we can use. Only got so many of the professions here. It's still really only the 2 main ones. Then there's the 4 that everybody gets. Definitely a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Well, that is enough for the rare fossil find here. This ancient amber that contained a small humanoid figure. Well, let's see what this is. It is 3 levels. Achievement earned expert in archaeology. You will find that expert is not yet, or it already is expert, it's not master. You'll find on this section here we are artisan archaeology 235. 225 is expert. I guess we could get the previous level at 225. At 200. We had room to get up to 225, but we didn't need to because we could get the next level at only 200. I guess it's previously what we were at. There's Journeyman, Expert, sure. What do we get here? Ancient Amber Toy, add this to your toy box. Become trapped in Amber, 30-minute cooldown. Okay. And we made it, apparently. Soulbound Toy. Add to the toy box. Okay. Become trapped in Amber. Yep, we're just in here for up to 5 minutes. And also shrunk. That's certainly a thing we found. Certainly a thing. The next fossil one is just regular. Okay. Well, we're stuck in this amber here. This next one's moved back down this way. Red Ridge Mountain. I don't think we've been to this spot before. That's interesting. We've still got Western Plaguelands and 2 Eastern Plaguelands here. I don't think we need to be actually stuck in here for 5 minutes. We just could be if we want to. Stunned, with a horrified expression, you make an interesting conversation piece on a shelf. Fascinating. Can't do that while stunned. I like not being stunned. And that disappears. We'll use that every 30 minutes, it said. Not that we really want to be stuck in amber for any amount of minutes, realistically. There's various toys and such. We got the follower, we got amber thing. It's definitely something. It's definitely something. Real question is, what something is it? And what are we going to get from this other rare one? Which is a statue. Guess we'll find out. A lot of weird stuff out here. That's alright. Our next site of archaeological importance is a field. It's going to be slightly interesting because we're kind of recapturing this area. Re-civilizing it in the Western Plaguelands. Some of it's still kind of a mess, but it's a work in progress. I'm sure there's plenty of quests to go along with that. We'll probably get to at some point. Lots of stuff to consider. But over here in this field, it's gonna dig up this field. Everything's going great. Got Alliance laborers doing their best. We're just making a mess of everything. A little hard to see things in all the crops here. That's alright. What kind of stuff is going to be in a crop field? Fossils. Sure. Yeah, it's all good. Little section here in the middle. Give me the whole hay business. And digging. Digging some more. Another fossil find. And one more. We're still not getting more than 10 fragments. That's okay. Got some consistencies going on here at least. Got that going for us. We will see if things change as we get higher levels here. It's very possible. It's very possible. There's the fossil friends. Okay. Too short of being able to get the next bit there. Too further south. Alright. Head on over to the Eastern Plaguelands. We got two right next to each other. That's pretty neat. Eastern Plaguelands. Still being a complete, absolute mess here. Back at the Quilthian Lodge here. We travel to a lot of the same places here. There's only so many different dig sites, I suppose. At least for now. Not too worried about anything. Just getting stuff done here. And this should be the Night Elf archaeology finds, fragments. That's pretty good. So we are working on a rare one here. It's not going to be from this dig site, unfortunately. Have to take a little bit more than that. Next one, though. Next one, though. Up here at the wall, I guess. They're just sleeping. 8, 7. Definitely could be better. We just get 10s every time. That would speed things up slightly, at least. Can't really expect that, though. But we're done here. Okay. Yep, 86. Absolutely gonna get that next time we roll a Night Elf spot. But first, a troll spot. Right over here. Honestly, even the mountains don't really get in the way too much. There are much larger mountains we've dealt with. So, this kind of can go around or over. It's not a huge deal. Right up here is apparently inside. It'd be wild if it was actually up here. What a slight inconvenience that would be. Cannibal. Troll fragment. And another tablet. Brilliant stuff. I will take it. In a literal sense. I'm currently taking it. Alright. As we run over there. Where are you going? Oh, you go to get friends. Give that something. Stop it. They found me, went to go tell other people about it, and then they all came to attack. That's definitely a way. I guess they are a scout. That checks out. Attempts to get help. Oh, you'll find that you succeeded. Congratulations. You attacking me too? Out of here. You've been very rude. I'm just over here trying to plunder all your stuff. Don't gotta be like that. And not enough for a troll one either. Getting close to all of these at this point. That's pretty good. Alright, where is their spots? We got Badlands, Red Ridge, and 2 in Stranglethorn, because of course they are. And 2 minutes 30 seconds on Hearthstone. So I think we're just gonna wait for that. Take this, go down to Stranglethorn, I suppose. Well, that'll be fine. So we're gonna go chill on a mountain for 2 minutes, I guess. We're gonna look at what's happening over in this section. Looked around here a little bit. Everything's kind of a mess. I don't know. We wouldn't really be able to see if this changed much, because we hadn't really done much in the ruins of the Scarlet Enclave. Let's hope Chapel here. Is this like not doing good or something? We came past here before. All kinds of mess all over the place at all times. Or maybe we got a whole fortress going here. Okay, this is doing pretty good. Let's hope chapel. Now with some walls. And this bridge that connects over to here. And other guys on this bridge here too. Definitely trying. Definitely trying a little bit here. I guess the Pestilent Scar is full of water now. Wild. That was always a bit of a danger to fall down in there. It's still really deep. Let's take a look. It is... not really. Fascinating stuff. And we got a whole bunch of guys here. Argent Crusade guys. Really a battering ram. I'm gonna go mess with Stratholm here. Oh yeah. Definitely doing work here. You guys still here? Guys up here. Got a whole graveyard back behind here. A ghostly Lord Raymond George.
Need help?
Aye. Sacrifice of Argent Dawn brothers must never be forgotten. Even in the dawn, though none lived to see the return of the light to these lands. All the Argent Dawn died.
Or the Alliance.
Except now the ones that are here were the ones that helped bring light back to the area. A whole crypt over here. Ain't that something? Yeah, even though most of the Eastern Plague Lands is still a giant mess, there's definitely some progress being made. What's happening over this way? Which doesn't feel very hopeful with this right above here. That seems super concerning, honestly. Here's home. Over here is a mess still. Alright. Not too worried about that. We will get out of here. Back to Stranglethorn. Always ruins. Looking around. Ruins of Zulkundai. Troll stuff. Very good. If it works as expected, and the sets that we've never found anything of are just all out in the new zones, it'll definitely be different. Oh, good. Right now it's just more of the same here. Troll fragments. And 30,000 XP, over and over. Presumably this experience also scales on level. 30,000 XP would be a significant amount at a low level. Although it also would be more difficult to get at a low level, so. However this works. Over this way. Give or take. Only part of the area. Could be up this wall here. Yep. I'm really up the wall. Just over it. On the other side at any rate.
Too far away.
Grab this. That's all the troll fragments for here. Enough for a troll find. Skull-shaped planter. He's range attacks me. Solve it. There you go. Oh, here's a rare one. Appears to be an ancient, elaborate troll war drum. The hide is of an unusual color and appears to have been tattooed rather than simply painted or dyed. So we get a drum of some kind. Interesting. So that's a new 100-point rare one we need to find. And the next one's right here. Oh, things spawning in Stranglethorn. Really is a land of ruins here, it seems. Anyways, let's see what this new thing here is. Forest trolls have a strong affinity for plant life. Trolls by themselves can support simple vegetation, such as moss or algae. To give them their characteristic green color. They're literally covered in algae. Wild. Next set here. definitely going to be more troll stuff. Let's be working towards that rare find here. Well, that's neat. I would say that trolls is a fairly common one. Really gets the job done here. Getting 100 fragments is definitely a bit of effort. Worth it for getting the more interesting rare stuff, I suppose. This sells for 5 gold. Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna put a price on ancient artifacts here. The answer is every vendor. They put the price on it. In a literal sense. Yeah, that's literally what they do. Sell a lot of stuff to vendors. Well, that's alright. Next one here. A bit further this way. Alright. Now, another one has spawned in Stranglethorn. Honestly, not complaining. I feel like we're still getting average of 8-ish, 9-ish. I feel like it's been slightly less. I'm getting quite a few, many 10s here. There's 6s and 7s. Feeling 8-ish again. We could actually keep tabs of the exact number of fragments we get each time. But realistically, it doesn't really matter. We get the amount that we get. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. Well, that's okay. Let's get down into this ruins here. A smaller area. That's alright. Anyways, more trolls again. Not too surprising. Green. On the other side of the wall. Definitely a short distance though. Still correct. 8 more friends here. Same spot. Also great. Love that. And another tablet. Also good. Making it work. If we sell all these, that's a substantial amount at this point. That's pretty cool. And we are going to. Just later. Too far. There's the third one here. Already more than halfway done with this. That's pretty wild. And the next one is also in Stranglethorn. Yeah, Stranglethorn is an archaeological grave. Archaeological gold mine. We're not mining for gold though, so whatever archaeology thing would be more appropriate. Find. Mine. Yeah. It's good. Very efficient. 10 more fragments here. And the ruins of Runway. I just don't worry too much. Even further this way, huh? You're just sleeping. You're just sleeping. Ran into a fire. That's a good thing to do. Very helpful. Very cool. Over here. And the next one's back this way. This could technically be up above here. Nope, it's right here. Go. Troll fragments. Can't use this anymore. One more troll location and we'll be done. And the next one's also in Stranglethorn. If we just keep going around Stranglethorn, I would not complain. That is efficiency and speed. Don't even need to do any traveling time skip business when it's just constantly here in Stranglethorn. This one's in the ruins of Japun. Then one, I think it's kind of behind the arena. We'll look at it. The exact locations of some things on the maps are a little bit skewed. That's alright. It's up over there. My goodness. It's on the sides of cliffs. Doesn't have many spots can really be there. Some mine slaves here. That's probably fine. Troll find. Huh. Next one's right this way. Just been finding plenty of fragments. We got the total number of fragments we found. It's probably quite a few. Since the first levels didn't give... Well, since the first levels did give levels for finding the fragments, we kind of just make a reasonable estimate from the levels we got and the amount of fragments that I've taken. Oh, there's a guy falling down here. Wild. That's all for this section. And enough to finish this troll one with these war drums. It's haunted though. That's concerning. Just gonna grab myself some haunted war drums. This is like a very safe plan. 255. There's a toy, answer toy, box. Place and listen to haunted war drum. 30-minute cooldown. Alright, let's place and listen to the haunted war drum. Why not? Haunted war drum, new. Oh, it is very haunted. This is definitely something. We can just put down a drum whenever we want. Every 30 minutes. It just plays itself, because it's haunted. Well, that's neat. Let's leave this here for the zombies to enjoy. I'll be back over this way for the next bit. 25 for the next troll piece here. It's a possibility. It's like here also counts. Those drums are just keep playing. Just for a little bit. That's alright. Huh. Kind of outside the arena here. Let's see what we can find here. More fragments. Which is good. Kind of what we're trying to do here, obviously. And just more troll. 10 more troll fragments. Not complaining. Lots and lots of troll stuff out here. We're still looking for one more night elf to finish this rare. We just got and completed the troll rare so quickly there. We just had an unending supply of troll fragments. When it works, I suppose. When it works, it works. 7 more here. And 1 more at this dig site. Further over this way. And this way. Just out in the jungle. Even further. If we get 3 blinking greens, it shouldn't be too much further. That's alright. That's enough for the next troll one. A Gazrilla figurine. Solve it. There you go. 260. Anything else here still? Nope, they've all moved. Where are they at? Here, 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 and here. Okay. Let's start flying over towards these ones. And look at the last thing we got here. Just the figurine. Get out of the trees here. Just go above the trees. Just makes things easier. Sand trolls summoned this huge white hydra from a secret pool within Zul'Farrak, and then proceeded to worship it as a god. Gazrilla's scales are electrified. Even this small figurine seems alive with energy. Within Zul'Farrak, the legendary Hydra is a common motif in architecture and ornamentation. And we've slain it. Well, that was neat. Pro tip. Don't accidentally dismount way up in the air. We really do get all over the place. Sunken Temple! Next spot. Just all along the coast here. At least the southern coast. We just need a map of all the different possible locations that a dig site could be at. It's kind of all over the place. It really is. Up this way a little bit. Sarumak. Troll stuff. Never ends. Never ends, does it? Can always find more troll fragments. At least the troll fragments aren't trolling and they're still useful. So that's good. This way a little bit. Pool of Tears. And also a pool of oily black moths. That's something. I'll just see if we really need to worry about doing any actual fishing. Beyond just doing fishing quests. Probably could. We don't need to, though. Most likely. Unless we find some recipe we want to use that uses more expensive fish. Well, then, of course, opportunity cost and all that. So, not gonna worry about it too much. We're just working with what we got here. One bit at a time. A little further this way still. Well, a little bit too far in there. That's okay. Troll finds. It's over here. Not enough for the next troll fragment. Next one is right over here. In Redridge. I don't think we've been to this one for archaeology. Look at this upper path here. Goes from Burning Steps into the Swamp of Sorrows. That's definitely a different direction. Very interesting. There's definitely plenty of new spots all around the world, that's for sure. That's okay. Some Lake Ridge Highway. Which might not go anywhere, because it looks like there might be a bridge out here. Over towards Stonewatch. Not that we need to worry about that, because we can fly. Sure, if we tried, like, starting a new character, we'd find all sorts of ways that we couldn't go anymore. You kidding me? Level 17 guy. Get out of here. Alright, this could be quite the distance. This is a very long and thin. Get out of here. It's a very long and thin section here. Various hunters messing around. You think just because you're slightly invisible, you can mess with somebody wildly higher level? Would not recommend. We're gonna just find some fossil fragments here, and we'll be just fine. Ain't need to worry about it though. Just jumping all around, up and down, up and down. Good spot there. Straight into where it is. Perfect. I will literally take it. Definitely quite a bit of effort for archaeology. Why not, though? Why not? Even further. Some foxes. Just got cow hanging out. Wild. Right. We found a sprinkle or something here. It's definitely not the most stealthy. Just be gonna have so many particles like that. It's definitely a choice. Definitely a choice. Right, that's all the fossils from here. That's enough for a fossil find of ancient shark jaws. Completed. Alright. Next spots. A little bit further. Let's look at these ancient shark jaws. Assume we haven't already had them. Nope. There's one completion. Sharks have no true bones, only cartilage. Because their feeding habits involve biting things with a great deal of force, losing teeth is common. Therefore, sharks have multiple rows of teeth, which they replace constantly throughout their lifetimes. Yep. Only 10 levels to go here. If we had a map showing us all the places we went, it'd be absolutely wild. Just constantly all over the place. Dwarf finds a Hammertoe's dig site. Shocking. Got some larger dig sites. Some smaller ones. Then some actual dig sites, which are actual dig sites. Others are just kind of ruins. This looks like it's going to be pretty quick here. Further this way. Other side of this fence, perhaps. Overall, very doable. A little bit further. And I'm doing fine. That is too shy of finishing a dwarf find here. That would have been a lot to ask. That required a 9, 10, and 10. That's a bit much. Next one's right over here, though. I mean, right over here. In the Iron Man excavation site. We're here in MacLeod. Just need to fly over the gaping chasm here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Only a variety of gaping scars on the world. That's okay. This is a deep excavation site. So a lot of going over walls, I'm sure. We're gonna just be on the outskirts. Be less inconvenient. Wouldn't get my hopes up though, honestly. Still got trogs all over the place. Some things don't change. Further. Dwarf find. Okay. That'll be enough for the next one. That's good. Train mill here. So this way. We can definitely get closer to the enemies when they're lower level. Aggro ranges and all that. Be right there. It's further this way. Much less dangerous than you just fly over and around. So being trapped in narrow corridors, which are no better than just being underground. Don't. Why? Dwarf find. A stone griffin. Solve it. Okay. Only a rare one here. Chalice of the Mountain Kings. Until right away, this drink cup holds far more significance than mere drinking. Not that dwarves have any problem with mere drinking. The bit of runes you can make out suggests a ceremonial purpose. Okay. What is another rare one going? Which we don't really currently need. We only need a few more levels here. Like one find, really. Let's make our way over this way. And look at the last that we just got here. This stone griffin. We're definitely getting more pages of things here. Griffins have long been allies of the Wildhammer dwarfs, who brought their noble steeds to the rest of the alliance. Saw a figurine was expertly carved from alabaster. Talons are sharp enough to pierce leather. Neat. And this should be the last one we need for today. In Welgar's excavation site here. Get the last pieces we need. Technically it could be up here. Maybe. It's part of the dig site at least. Let's get down in here. With the fossil raptors. Unsurprisingly, this is a fossils site. Shocking, I know. Didn't used to be fossils. Here we are. Look at some rock elementals. Paleolithic elementals even. Even the rock guys are old. Ain't that something? Old and none too happy with us. Just had the find. I guess we looted the elemental. Found an inert elemental granule. Sure. That's okay. Alright. Over this way a little bit. And down here. Interesting to see if anything fundamentally changes here. For the most part, especially the everyone gets them professions here, they don't fundamentally change as you level up. But this is also newer, so there's possibilities. It's already slightly more complex. Fossils, oh, I guess. No, this is dwarf spawns. Yeah. Guess we don't get it then. Because this is dwarf fragments. We only have 40 out of 100. You think it'd be fossils? It can be both. I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Next spot is over here at the Vandal Span. We'll head over that way. That's more dwarfs though. It's not going to get us the amount either here. Got another one back along the river here. Maybe that'd be fine too. A little bit further. Yeah, we're getting there. Still more to do too. By the time we're done with this, we're going to be all archaeology out. For varying definitions of done, I suppose. See how things go. Vandal Span. Just chilling here. Forma Villard. Dwarf Find. Yeah, it's still going towards the rare one here. Or a little bit more required for that. Getting to a point where we could really finish this with pretty much anything. A troll find, a night elf find, a fossil find. I don't know if one more dwarf find would be enough. Or dwarf site, I suppose. Perhaps not. We'll see what our options are, I guess. Still have not finished that night elf one here. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Now, what are we working with here? Two down here, two up here. Fine. We got along the wall here, and then along the river again. It's almost worth it to grab the fragments up here. So we're going to be needing to go back to Stormwind for the next levels. If we can recluster things to the south, that'd be preferable. And we can always collect fragments without actually finishing things. Up to 200 at least. That's fine. Stone Griffin's only 1 gold. Shame. That's the cheapest thing we found today. Could be worse. This is just all along the wall here. North of the road. Interesting. I don't think we've been to this particular spot before. For a dig site. There's more Forsaken guys. Thoradin's Wall. Another decent distance here. Full line. Finding. Having a time. Yellow. That's acceptable. Still yellow. Wild. I don't think the colors change how far they are. It could, though. Just a general idea of how far things are. Any information is good information. There's also a possibility it could be on the other side of the wall here. Because the section here kind of looks like it could be. If ever so slightly. Not here, though. No, face this way. Yeah, whatever. Too far there again. It's definitely trying here. Definitely trying to be a giant mess. Now it's this way. If it wasn't for the giant wall here, this would be more of a flat open field. That's probably fine. So back here. Door find. And the last one is apparently this way. I don't super believe it. Especially since there's not a huge amount of distance that way. Now it's green here. Now it's here. It was this way, not that way. Sometimes the first one doesn't seem too accurate, which is weird. 4 more dwarf fragments, we could get this done. Yeah. Whatever we go to next, we'll finish it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got along the river here. There's the third one. Right here in the middle. We got 3 further south. Finish this one along the river, should be good. Gets the job done at least. Okay. A bit of effort. Well, that's okay. See exactly how many levels we need between ranks here. It's roughly the same. Just keep on getting this done here. Now it's this way. Sometimes I swear. Now it's yellow, but this way. Still can't use the seahorse because we're not in Ristia. We'd love to just be able to swim down some rivers through the ocean. Unfortunate. Fossil find. There you go. Definitely don't think we would want to leave a dig site partially completed. That'd be silly. Definitely want to get all the fragments. Even further this way. Definitely getting plenty of XP here. Looks like we really could be getting 85 from just doing archaeology. Getting XP from non-quest and combat stuff. Definitely a change. That's interesting. Was never really worried about experience, obviously. Doing all the quests in all the zones. But apparently we just needed 1 plus archaeology. You could definitely be picky about what you want to do then, I suppose. If you were so inclined. We are not. We are not picky about what we do at all. Just trying to do a bit of everything. Or a lot of everything. Except for raids, really. We'll see you. We'll see about that later. For now, just need to find one more thing here and then we're done. For now, at least. Cross the river here, I suppose. Definitely quicker on the flying out. Swimming. Fossil find. There you go. Check the map here. It is up north, that's alright. Finish. One more fossil here. An insect in amber. And that is 275. Insect in amber. There is petrified tree resin. One of the purposes of tree resin is to defend the tree from attacking insects. So very rare hunks of amber may contain preserved insects within. Not the same, more fancy hunk of amber that lets us put ourselves in a chunk of amber. Well, that's alright. 5 gold. I'm gonna sell all these for all of our finds today. Get a little bit of money. It's pretty wild that common thing was 25 gold. But we get plenty of money from just anything else here, so it's not a huge deal. 25. Bracelet, jade and coins. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1. 3 silver and 5 gold.
Safe travels.
Perhaps if you did some archaeology at a lower level, just getting random gold's worth of stuff. It's not too shabby, honestly. Alright. Let's go get our next rank in here. So why not? We're here. Archaeology training. Train me to be a master. Requires level 50 in archaeology, 275. Costs 8 gold. Make more than that from just finding the finds. Next one at 350 and then 475. Looks like we're pretty much doing 75 levels each time. Alright. Assuming that things continue to work the same, we got a few more episodes of archaeology here. And then we'll get over to other stuff. Also doing cooking and fishing stuff here, so why not? Keep working on that. But yeah. We are now masters. Essentially. Next time, goodbye.